Make sure you have a wave cap and a plastic cap. Make sure you have some scissors, hair glue, and a blow dryer. And also a razor too. Make sure you put a thin layer of glue onto your tracks before you place them. Also, I would like to let you know that I just decided to, do a tutorial because I felt like, I need to show people how to, you know, do a wig. And here we go. I started it a little bit early because, I did decide to start, a tutorial. So here we go. Make sure you press the hair onto the cap so the glue can activate. So make sure you do that. Sometimes you can use a blow dryer. Well, you can use a blow dryer. That's the best way of doing things is using a blow dryer. But I'm more on the professional side, so you can just go ahead on and just start using your blow dryer right now to, you know, press your tracks down and make sure it's secure. That's the spot where you need to stop at far as the 27 pieces. Some people, they cut their hair early on the side for the 27 pieces, but it's best to do it that way than do it how I'm doing it. But, this is my first one, so make sure you glue the tracks going forward towards the face. Um, the best way of doing that is because you want it to go in a direction where you want the hair to fall. I want my hair to fall towards my face, not away from my face. And make sure you use your dryer, girls, because it is going to get a little messy. Press down when you use your dryer. And then now you will do it in a circular manner. That way, it will go like all around the head and just keep on going in a circle until you go into a tight circle. And somewhere in this video, I am going to put a track more towards the face because I want the hair to fall more towards the face. That's the whole focus. The hair was just like all of my papers just like here. Just like, oh my God, I'm so. Anyway, that's the track that I told you earlier that I wanted more hair to going towards the face. I wanted it real thick and full. And make sure you put a thin layer of glue on your track because if you put too much glue on your track, it's just going to be a big mess. And you don't want no big mess all over your head. And it's going to be hard to comb it out. And it's a wig, so it's going to, move around and stuff like that. So just make sure you comb and put less glue on your track. Just keep on gluing in a circle until you get to the closing part. And then, you comb the hair out. Make sure you comb it evenly all the way around. And then you would take a small track and you're going to glue it like into a circular motion until it closes. It get kind of hard up there, so it'll be nice if you have a friend to help you do the closure part, or somebody to guide you to do the closure part, or you could just buy a closure and just smack it up there. But I think it's more natural when you do it into like a circular motion yourself. Make sure you push some of the hair out the way so you can see. As you can see right here, I was just playing with the hair a little bit, to show you that, sometimes you don't even have to cut it. You could just put it up and mold it into something that you really like, or your own little creation or something. I liked it. I thought it was really cute right there. Okay, let's stop playing. Let me go ahead and start. Make sure you comb your hair down right, though. Make sure you take a section of the hair out, like the section in the middle of the head, mainly so you can see. Twist it into a little knot, and then get you a little clip and clip it up so you can at least see what you're doing when you're cutting. I love my razor, so just start chopping away. Make sure you chop into like a V manner. So just make sure it's like going into a V. My razor was kind of dull. It kind of pissed me off. And then I remembered, oh, I didn't buy any razors. And I did not want to go to the store either. So I was like, forget it. Let me just butcher this. But later on in the video, I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to grab my scissors. But make sure you fill in the back. I am a professional. So really, I'll just chop away, until I get to the desired style that I want. But you can actually cut the hair in a straight across manner, and you can blend it with the razor. As you can see, I was still filling to make sure that the hair was going to fall the way I wanted it to fall. And make sure you don't cut off your little sideburns on the side, because you don't want that to be gone, because you need that on the side. So make sure you leave that long piece on the side. So you might have to braid it, or twist it up some type of way to keep yourself from cutting it. as you see, I had fast forwarded to show you, this is like the ending result of the long part, if you want it to be really long in the front, in the face, or whatever. But that's not what I wanted. So I was like, you know what, let me just show them that, you can do this to your hair and just, play with it, have fun. And you can switch it from both sides, especially in a V manner. It's always good to cut it in a V cut in the front because that way you can, play with it how you want to play with it. And make sure you use the medium length of the 27 pieces too as well. I forgot to put that in the tutorial, but make sure you put it in a medium length. Hey. Now I was tired of playing, so now it was time to cut it. And I see that I had already had cut a big chunk out of it already. I don't know how that happened. But that's not the length that I was going for, so I was just like, you know what, I'm cutting it shorter. So that's another length that you can go for. That's a V cut too as well. But you just make sure you go into like a V manner going towards the face. Make sure you go down and make sure you grab just the top layer of the hair and you go in a downward manner. Don't grab big chunk of pieces. Grab small, tiny pieces. And know to go in a V cut. V. Now, I loved when I did this one right here because I was like, yes, honey, yes, yes, I'm working this shit, yes. You can tell I fell in love with it because, I was like, get it, I'm wiping this hair off, I'm done. And then you can play it with two different ways, back and forth or with a however. I like that side better. Now it was time to flat iron it. And then actually I had cut it some more to give it like a more raggedy look because I love raggedy, uh, rough edges, edgy, more edgy haircuts. Edgy haircuts to me would never go away. They'll stay in style forever. So you never really have to worry about, edgy haircuts don't really have like a guideline or, you know, nothing to really go by. You just go in there and just cut away and enjoy. And you can see that I am grabbing small pieces, because if you don't grab small pieces, you're really not going to know where you're going. This is something, that you really don't have like angles or any like that to go by. Well, yeah, you do have angles, and that's a V angle, but you really don't have too much angles to go by because of um, if I tell you the angles, you wouldn't even understand. So I'm just trying to give you a good way of how to chop a nice, cute haircut, and you will It might not look like mine, but it'll look similar to it. The whole point of it is doing it your way. Like, this is your way and your version of doing your hairstyle. And this is what I wanted to do to my head. So now I'm flat ironing the hair. So make sure you flat iron the hair towards the face. Towards the face with a little curve to it. So you can just bump it like towards the face. Bring it towards the face. In a downward manner.